Hi guys, happy Art Friday. I want to start by saying how excited I have been to get the pictures of your winter polar bears. They have blown me away. There is so much personality in the polar bears that I'm seeing. It makes me miss you guys so much more. They are so adorable, and I'm glad to hear that you guys had so much fun making them. And I hope that you guys continue to have fun with the project we have going for today. So we are going to still embrace the winter while we still have it, although these last couple days have been a little bit warmer and the snow is melting quickly. So today our project is going to be inspired by snowflakes and the symmetry, the word symmetry that goes along with snowflakes, right? So if you've ever caught a snowflake and you've looked at it really close, you'll notice that there's patterns in the snowflakes, and it goes along with the word symmetry and radial symmetry. So in our lesson PowerPoint slide for today, if you go to the next slide, is the word symmetry. Okay, so when we say symmetry, most often people think of a butterfly, right? So symmetry means the same on both sides. So if you have a butterfly like I do right here, if you draw a line right down the middle of it, right, this side, if you fold it over like a sandwich, fold it over, would be the exact same as this side, right? They're the same, they're symmetrical. So that is kind of where the word symmetry comes from. It means the same on both sides. Now, if we throw the word radial in front of symmetry for radial symmetry, radial means it starts in the center and then it goes outwards, right? So this is where the snowflake picture comes in, right? A snowflake kind of has that center spot in the middle, and then the design radiates out from the middle. Okay, so if we have our lines that we put in, and if we can imagine that this paper was folded, right, each little triangle part, if you can follow my cursor, this triangle part is the same for each triangle that's here. The shapes and patterns that are inside this triangle are the same the whole way around the circle, so it has radial symmetry. Okay, and those are good vocabulary words that we're going to practice with today's project. Now on the next slide here, there's a really cool video about some examples of radial symmetry that we find in our everyday lives. In fruit, you can see the kiwi here, right? The middle, it starts, and then all the little seed parts, right? They radiate from the center and they are all the same as it goes around, radial symmetry. There's a really cool example of a fish and how the fish uses radial symmetry. Cool video, you should check it out. In the next slide, this is just another little video to show you radial symmetry in snowflakes specifically. So you'll see people creating snowflake patterns using a whole bunch of different materials, chalk, sugar, shells, really cool. But this will outline the process of how to make a symmetrical design. And that's going to be important. So when you watch this video, just watch how with each step of the snowflake and how they are doing it, because this is going to be helpful when you do your project today. So for this project, you are going to need a square piece of black construction paper. So you should have that in your art kit. Remember, you got 2 pieces of black construction paper. We used the rectangle one for the polar bear last art class. Now today we are going to use the square one. All right. Then you will need your construction paper crayons. So they're special crayons that work on construction paper. So our paper is black. So these crayons will show up on black. Regular crayons will not show up on black construction paper, but these ones are special. So they came, you got 6 crayons in your last art kit, and they were all wrapped in a piece of plastic wrap. So you'll need those. And then if you have a ruler will be helpful, but it's not necessary for today. And on the last slide is going to be a video that I will upload here with the step-by-step directions and myself doing the demonstration for the project today, how to do it, how to fold your paper, how to draw your guidelines. I'll show you my example of my radial symmetry pattern for my snowflake. And then as always, when you're finished, take a photo and send it to my email. I am so excited to see what you come up with. Here is my example of my project today, of my radial symmetry snowflake. So I'm super excited to see what you guys do. You guys blew me away with the polar bears, so I have no doubt that the snowflakes are going to do the same. All right, if you have questions, please send me an email or drop into my office hours, and I look forward to seeing what you do. Bye, guys. Have a good weekend.